Good day, fellow Geminis, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for May 26th to June 1st. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and check in on your affirmation for the week. I trust myself to make the right decisions. I trust myself to make the right decisions. Excellent. Yes, nice and simple. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Six of clubs. Five of diamonds. Queen of spades. And the nine of hearts. Nice. So you start out here with the energy for the week. A wish fulfillment, love, happiness, and joy is yours, provided that you're grateful for the blessings that you already have and celebrate that. So we all have blessings, right? We all have maybe a roof over our head, food in our bellies, a job, a good working condition car, whatever it may be. Everybody's got a blessing in their life, and you need to count your blessings at this point in time, pretty much, and be grateful for them. And by doing so, that's going to bring you more love, happiness, and joy into your life. And I always say when this card comes up, I always like to remind everybody that if you do this in your life always, be grateful for yourself and celebrate the blessings, or not grateful for yourself, grateful for the blessings that you have. It will bring more love, happiness, and joy into your life. I solely believe that. I recently need to start, doing it myself, being grateful for the blessings that I have. I think I lost track on that myself, which is funny because I'm a Gemini. So, okay. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, just be grateful and celebrate the blessings that you have, and that's going to bring even more love, happiness, and joy into your life. At the beginning of the week here, we have the Six of Clubs. Yeah, sing it from the rooftop. You're going to be successful at something, and it's due to your hard work. But you might want to isolate taking that praise. Maybe you think it's too prideful to take praise, or maybe you think it's unhumble, of doing that. But here's the thing about those two things here. It is up to you to be humble. It's up to you to not be prideful. And taking praise does not mean that you're automatically going to be prideful and all that stuff. It's how you take the praise, right? If somebody's like, "You did a really good job, I'm proud of you," and you go, "Oh, thanks, I really worked hard at it." Cool. That's taking praise, and being humble at the same time. Now, if somebody comes at you and they're like, "Oh, you did a good job," and you're like, "I know, I don't need to hear it from you," that's being prideful. Okay, so take the praise. We need the praise. It helps us lift us up. It helps us push us forward. It raises up our vibrations. I know that you shouldn't rely fully on other people to be raising your vibrations or love yourself or anything like that, but it is a good thing at times, right? It's not. We're human. This is like a human condition that just comes along with the package, right? I think that some people have missed that. That they've missed the point that we are supposed to communicate. We are supposed to, cheer each other on and stuff. I think that there's a lot of people, not all people, not even most people, but I think there's a small group of people that have forgotten about that you know. But anyway, that's a whole nother deal there. In the middle of the week, yeah, financial loss. So you will be losing finances. It could be a small thing like a tire, like maybe a tire blows out and you have to replace the tire, and that'll be, you being out of money. But not like a whole shitload, right? It can be very small. And here's the thing, it is going to be a struggle, but you got to understand that this card comes up for every sign at least once a month. You know why? Because we all go through financial losses, and we go through it almost every week, you know. And yeah, but this one's gonna help, put on the struggle. Like you're really gonna be worried about it or whatever. But understand that this is temporary. You will recover those finances, in the end. Like they say, this too shall pass. So don't overthink this. Don't overwork it either. Don't overwork yourself to try to fix the problem. Just do what you need to do and move on. Don't overstress on this. But at the end of the week, you do have an instigator, somebody that's resentful and wants to put a monkey wrench in your plans. So, I mean, this person could very well be where the financial loss came. They might have caused this financial loss, or they're going to antagonize you about the financial loss and try to make you feel bad about it. But you need to not do that right now. You need to maintain the fact that you're okay. Or this financial loss might have also stopped you from being able to get something, to buy something for somebody or help somebody some way. And maybe that's why this instigator pops up here. Maybe they're the person that you're trying to help or whatever. And you just don't have the finances because something came up. Don't beat yourself up over that, okay? Or this could be financial loss and you're beating yourself up because you can't get the things that you want. Well, remember, you have blessings. You have your roof over your head, you have your needs met. Okay, look at those things and be like, okay, I'm grateful for that. It happened. And that's all there is to it. But I feel like this instigator is going to try to like antagonize you about the money for some reason. Maybe not for all of you. Maybe this instigator is trying to stop you from something else. You do got your success here, but you're already successful. So I don't see. I don't know. I just feel like this person is going to antagonize you about the money and try to make you stress about it, and you don't need to stress about it. All right. Know all the facts when it comes to this instigator, also, so that when you confront them, you can confront them with ammunition. And also know that, sometimes an instigator or somebody that's resentful can be like somebody you're taking care of, a younger person, an older person, and maybe they feel like their time with you is being taken away from them or whatever. I don't really feel that with this card. I feel like this is just somebody who wants to fuck with you. That's what I'm feeling here. They want to fuck with you about your finances for whatever reason. I think it's a very selfish reason. I'm feeling like a very selfish energy here. But you will make the right decisions, right? You keep telling yourself that you trust in yourself to make the right decisions, and you will. You will make the right decisions. You won't let this instigator mess you up, okay? Just keep telling yourself that, I trust myself to make the right decisions. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards have to say about all this. The Hangman. Okay, so you got the Hangman here, and the Hangman, he is hanging from his foot, not from his neck. So he's not in any real danger. And this like halo around his head, he knows. He has the knowledge. He knows that he's fine. He's perfectly fine, and he can release himself at any point in time, right? And I feel like this is you. I feel like when the financial loss comes, you're gonna feel like overwhelmed or stressed out or whatever a little bit, but like that it's not that big of a deal, that you can push on and move forward. You can release yourself from it and be like, everything will work out. Eventually I'll get the money back. I'll do this or that, something, whatever. But this instigator is going to come in and they're going to try to hang you, but they can only hang you from your foot because you already have the knowledge. So this person, this instigator, this resentful person, I don't think they're going to be successful at whatever it is they're trying to do. I think that they're going to, yeah, I think that your knowledge of the situation is really going to make this instigator more of an annoyance than anything, right? That's what I'm feeling here. I think that you're too wise, and you understand that the financial burden isn't that big of a thing, and who gives a shit what this instigator thinks, right? Anyway, the Poe cards are saying judgment, or yeah, judgment. The boat here represents the people's past life, right? And they're climbing out of the boat and swimming up to the sun, which is a new life. So you need to kind of leave your old life behind and move up to your new life. Kind of also like raising your vibrations. And I feel like this is what you're hung by with your ankle is you're hung by the past, which would make sense if what's trying to hang you is this instigator. This instigator is somebody from your past. I totally feel that. That this instigator is somebody in your life, and they're just trying to hang you for some reason, but they can only hang you from your foot. They can't hang you by your neck because you know, and you need to use that knowledge and just leave this person behind. I think. I mean, it doesn't mean that you have to like break up the relationship or anything, but whatever the hell they're talking about, I would just leave it behind. I've got a couple people in my life that they talk their shit, and I just got like, peacefully decline whatever the crap is that they're talking about and move on with my life and keep on heading towards what I want out of life, and the successes that I want out of life. But yeah, I think I think you're going to do fine. I'm amazed the Trump card didn't come up because I really feel like things are going to work out. But yeah, like I said, I think this instigator is going to be more of an annoyance than anything. But make sure to take that praise, right? The praise is going to help you to also keep your neck out of that noose because you're going to feel good about yourself, right? So whatever this person talks about, it's not going to bring you down too bad because you're doing good. You are doing good. But yeah, there's going to be some financial loss, and this instigator is going to try to make you feel bad about it. Just leave the instigator behind and keep moving forward towards whatever it is that you're moving towards. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped in some way. If it did, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.